What's up, y'all? Capone Tony here, and welcome to another Ever Crisis video. So we have reached week 3 in the Ever Crisis Academy event. We did get a brand new banner, and I believe it is the last banner of this event until further notice. It is Aerith, and we were expecting this. So let's check out Aerith here. This is the 7th High Team Cetra uniform. It looks amazing. The first time I saw this, I thought it looked incredible during that April Fool. We thought it was April Fool's at the time. Yeah, when they showed that, I was like, oh man, I hope this was real. And it's real. Looks great. And yeah, love it. Love the tattoo here, flower, just the aesthetic. Everything looks great here, man. Big fan of this. And yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what it does. Boost HP. Why? What? Boost HP 10 points. Is this like a day one costume? Like what? Why? Why didn't they just give her double defense like the other two costumes, Barrett and Tifa's? I don't understand that at all. I mean, you'll take the HP, fine, but I wish, if it's HP, at least make it 15 points so you can get level 3 automatically, but I don't know. I don't know. Team Leader's Mask, though. Water ability damage plus 30%, and the magic ability damage plus 20% when the attack stance is max. So the little red diamond, when it's max, 20% extra magic ability damage. So it's an Arcanum costume, Water Arcanum for Aerith. I think that's pretty cool. She hasn't gotten an Arcanum in general since what? Her Easter costume, like over a year ago. Been a long time, so yeah, DPS Aerith is back, kind of. Let's check out her weapon, though. The Team Leader's Bamboo Sword. A bamboo sword? Interesting. So she got the Water Orb Blast. It deals 330% magic water damage to all enemies. Also, when buff is granted to self, 1.1 damage extra. When HP is 50% or more, water damage is increased low to mid all allies. So it is a water AOE buffing weapon. That in itself is really, really good. Magic attack and water potency are the R abilities. OB1, we're going up to 380%. Get a little bit extra on the multiplier at 1.2. And then a little bit extra duration on the buff, as well as 32 and 15 on the R abilities. Pretty standard R abilities on a DPS weapon, 32, 15. Magic attack, heal boost is interesting, and then a circle sigil boost is the support materia slots. So at OB6, we are going to 460%, so we're going an extra 80% of AOE magic water damage, 1.3 multiplier, and it goes mid to mid now. That is interesting. You would think this would go mid to high, but it's mid to mid at OB6. And then you get 40-27 on the R abilities. OB10, you get up to 530% AOE damage, 1.4 multiplier, and then it goes high to high at OB10. Ooh, high to high at OB10. So it makes it seem like, yeah, it's like either get one copy to get the low to mid if you just want an AOE water buffing weapon, or you go all the way to get meaningful damage as well as high to high on the AOE water damage increase. So that's how I see this weapon in particular. You either get one copy just to have the AOE boosting, or you get all the copies at OB10 so you have decent damage as well as the high boost. What do I think of this weapon? Honestly, kind of disappointed at this damage. So we already did the math on this. 530% times 1.4 when the buff is granted. She's gonna have a buff. I mean, when you apply water damage up, it's a buff. I mean, also someone else can buff something else on her so she doesn't, she can get the buff automatically, like immediately. But the damage here is 742% on AOE magic water damage. Kind of low, man. I wish it was at least minimum 800%. Because we literally just got, a couple banners, featured banners, weapons you can wish list for Zach, he got an 800% magic ice AoE damage weapon with exploit weakness. And then Sid, he got, I think, it was like a 600 something percent, but with a multiplier that got up to 800% damage magic lightning weapon. And it also did a magic lightning res down. So yeah, I would expect this to at least get to 800%, but 742%, you know, it is what it is. 58% less, I guess, you know, it is what it is. The way I see this weapon here is as a DPS, it's going to be very situational. I believe we're going to have a guild battle coming up, and if the guild battle is like the last water guild battle that we had, it was 2 enemies. So from that perspective, this weapon will be pretty good for that guild battle if it's those 2 enemies again, because she'll be doing double damage essentially. Even though the weapon is at 742%, she's doing double damage. You know, she's hitting 2 enemies at the same time. Yeah, one enemy is buffed, I believe, for one battle, and the other enemy is not. So, you know, the enemy that's buffed, it's not going to do as much damage, but still double damage either way. But yeah, this is going to be great for guild battle regardless. Just because of this alone, the AoE water damage up, it's going to help your Tifa do more damage, or your Sephiroth if you have his Edgar set up, or Kate Sith as well. He can be an impaler as well as a damage dealer with his green megaphone. So yeah, just from this aspect alone, I believe it's worth pulling on, even if it's just 1 copy to get the low to mid, and or just going all the way to get the OB10 for the high on the first cast. So for me, I'm an Aerith simp, so, you know, hell yeah, I'm going to OB10. I mean, is that even a question? But yeah, I see this banner as like a 3-tier thing here. So the stamp card is the same thing again. It's a lot of guarantees, amazing stamp cards. I hope they keep doing this going forward. But the way I see this is, if you want a really good AoE magic up weapon as a utility weapon for Aerith, I think grabbing a copy is worth it, just 1 copy. And then the second tier is you just want to pull to get to the costume. And yeah, if you're just someone that just plays this game because you love the fits and whatnot, you don't really care about overboosting weapons or ranking events, all that stuff, yeah, just pull to get to the costume. Third tier is not OB6, because OB6 is just mid to mid on the water potency boost, and the damage is not that great as a DPS weapon. So the way I see it is either get 1 copy, go all the way to the costume, or go all the way until you get to OB10 on the weapon. That way you'll have a decent DPS weapon, especially for Guild War, most likely. And yeah, a great utility weapon for water teams. Any water team. It doesn't matter if it's magic water or physical water. She can be great as an AoE water up character. Yeah, she's going to help water teams a lot, even if the weapon isn't being used as a DPS weapon. So yeah, that's Aerith. I wish, you know, what I think of the banner, I wish this costume was better. This costume having HP makes no damn sense at all. It is what it is, though. And yeah, I wish the damage on the weapon was a little bit better too. But, you know, still a great weapon when it comes to utility, just from the AoE water damage up alone. But she can do pretty decent AoE water damage, especially when you combine it with her costume, because she is getting magic ability potency, 20% with 30% on the Arcanum costume. So, I mean, still, she's still going to do pretty good damage, I believe, for Guild Wars. So, yeah, when it comes to being, you know, her being a DPS, I see it being very situational. But as a utility weapon, this can be great for all water teams. So that's what I think of Aerith. And yeah, if you want to pull on this, you got not much time. You got 2 weeks to make a decision. So yeah, I'll give you all a quick little wish list. This is just if you only want to make a character based on featured weapons, ones you can wish list. So offhand, you can go something like Sun Umbrella. You get magic attack, magic ability potency. This is to make her a DPS. And then back, you can go Sawed Off GS, boost attack, magic ability potency. Feather Gloves for Tifa, boost attack, water potency. Or you could go Red 13 if you have that built out. I believe he has his Noble Collar, boost attack, water potency. Lower on the attack, but it's an older weapon too. Crystal Megaphone, boost attack, magic ability potency. Another good weapon for Guild War as a utility weapon or a DPS weapon, kind of a hybrid, is this weapon for Kate Sith, magic attack, water potency. If you're running a limited weapon for Aerith, I would say you're definitely running a Crimson Wand, her New Year's weapon, right? So you'd run her new weapon, Crimson Wand, and then you would, you know, kind of play around with these specific weapons here. Instead of this, you might wish list something like Electro Cannon instead. You're getting 46 magic attack with high magic ability potency, 52. A multitude of weapons here. So yeah, the main thing here: boost attack, water potency, magic attack, magic ability potency, and a lot of these weapons kind of cover those stats. So yeah, that is the Aerith banner. I'm definitely gonna pull on it to OB10. Are y'all gonna pull on it? Let me know in the comments section below. Anyways, I'll cover the rest of the updates now. We have Blitzrad critical threat is coming back. So if we go into the events, go into Blitzrad. This crash battle was a huge pain in the ass back in the day because there weren't a lot of water setups to deal with this guy, but I think there's a lot more now. He was physical. He was weak to physical water in particular. But yeah, Blitzrad crash. I assume the crash one's gonna be pretty easy nowadays. Crash 2 is probably gonna be hard as hell, but yeah, do the dailies, do all that stuff, and then you can get cloud weapon parts, I believe. So let's see here. Do you get cloud weapon parts? Hell yeah, cloud weapon parts. He needs some weapon parts. And you get a cloud specific weapon too. So cloud's weapon here, boost HP, water potency. Another weapon you could technically use as a back weapon if you're a newer player. You know, we have a lot. If you're a day one player, you know, a lot of these event weapons you just don't really bother with nowadays. 450% physical water damage, you know, that's kind of crap. Especially when Cloud has a Mary time that goes up to 750%. So, the Rad Blade, though, right? Cool name. But yeah, that's a Blitzrad event. Let's go back. Oh yeah, Masamune Hunt. So we completed well, you didn't have to complete anything. We, you know, since enough people completed the solo and the co-op, we got Cactuar battle. Go ahead and get into it. Kick this guy's ass. Get your 1,000 crystals. Make sure you bring your best team, though, because this guy will destroy you. There we go. Always fun to smack this Cactuar in the face. So, 1,000 crystals there. Don't spend it all in one place. Alright, so next thing, new chapter release campaign going on. We got 1,000 blue crystals just from logging in, and then there's daily missions. Or no, these are just missions to get, I guess, gacha tickets and stuff like that. And there's daily login stuff, a lot of Zac specific things, crystals, as well as Zac weapon parts and gacha tickets, things like that. What are the missions? So they go to campaign. It's literally just clear one battle with every character. You get 10 gacha tickets for each character. And you get 10 gacha tickets just for collecting High Wind, and then log in twice for 10 more gacha tickets. So there you go. I think that is it, aside from the new Crisis Core chapter. Chapter 7 now. We're getting very close to the end of Crisis Core. I believe there might... I don't think this is going to be it. There probably is going to be one more chapter after this, because, yeah, we're very close to the end based on the trailer I saw for this. So, yeah, check that out as well. I think that is it. I kind of covered it. I like guild battle again. It's going to be magic water. It's going to be good for this. So Aerith is going to be great, most likely. Tifa, Sephiroth, Edgar, Kate Sith maybe. Barrett could be a possibly good support as well, with Shark Slayer as the water res down weapon. Could be a tank as well. Yeah, I'll do a guild battle video when that time comes. So yeah, that's going to do it for this content update in Ever Crisis. Yeah, if you all enjoy my Ever Crisis content, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Later.